ABC 10 meteorologist Adam Claiborne joins us now for some details on the weather forecast. Adam?
Well, the heavy rainfall that we saw earlier this morning is now starting to push over Lake Huron, and we'll still see some possible light rain chances throughout the overnight, but mostly it should just be an overcast night for us, as rain will be increasing tomorrow with another feature that will be making its way into the Upper Peninsula. But we are noticing temperatures are really cool. We saw highs right around the upper 40s and the lower 50s throughout the day. And by tomorrow, those numbers should start to increase, so don't worry if you are not a fan of this cooler weather. As we take a look at our current conditions, we are at 54. Winds are currently calm, and we do have those cloudy conditions, but as we take a look at temperatures across the rest of the region, we are at 54 here in Marquette, just off to the west. Well, they're starting to warm up already. They are in the 60s in Ironwood at 61, 51 in Ontonagon, upper 40s in Houghton at 49, 59 a little farther south into Florence and in Menominee, and farther off to the east, we are seeing more of the lower 50s at 50 degrees in Munising, 55 down to Escanaba, and 54 degrees here in Ishpeming. But we'll start to see that warm air, as you saw down into Wisconsin, start to work its way northward by tomorrow. Current winds coming from the south at 3 miles per hour in Marquette, 6 miles per hour in Houghton, while at 7 miles per hour in Munising, so really not that breezy out there. And as we take a look at our 24-hour temperature differential, you can see we are 8 degrees cooler than what we were yesterday. A very nice day for us across the region yesterday, but that warmer air is trying to work its way northward. Not going to be seeing the 70s for the next couple of days, but don't you worry, as we head later on into the forecast, things do start to look a lot better for us, and we'll look at that as we take a look a little bit later on in the segment. Weather headlines: mostly overcast throughout the night, but another round of rain starts to make its way in for tomorrow, as we'll see that next wave of moisture pushes way in. Increased shower activity, not going to expect as much rain as what we saw today, but still we'll see more of the rain showers, moderate rain during the afternoon. And by tomorrow night, that's when things start to clear out for us. We'll have very small rain chances early on before clear skies arrive yet again by Thursday, and it will end the week like the same, as we'll see mostly sunny skies and temperatures back in the 70s for highs. But as we take a look at this area of low pressure, as it does continue to make its way towards the east, we'll see that moisture will build up, and a little more of that warmth and energy will start to push its way from the south. So we'll be expecting maybe a slight chance of thunderstorms throughout the day tomorrow as that next wave of moisture does start to push in. But on the backside of this area of low pressure, expect that cooler and drier air mass to work its way in, and by Wednesday we'll start to see that showers are pushing out towards the west, as most of the bulk of the energy and the moisture will be farther off to the south in lower Michigan. But for us, we'll start to clear out by tomorrow night and start to see that temperatures will be cooling off. Instead of the upper 40s for tonight's lows, we'll start to fall back off into the lower 40s for lows. But rain still in the forecast. All the rain showers continue to make their way to the east, and we'll see that all the way through tomorrow. But by tomorrow night, clouds do start to break apart, and we'll have a slight chance of rain as you go in here into portions of northern Upper Peninsula before all of that pushes off towards the east by tomorrow night. 45 degrees, mostly cloudy, and we'll have an isolated chance of drizzle. Winds, they're going to be light for tonight, but by tomorrow, they'll start to pick up and come from the northwest, and we'll have those afternoon rain showers. Highs in the upper 60s at 68 in Crystal Falls. Farther north you go, you start to get that cooler air mass already in place at 56 degrees in Lawrence, 63 for us in Marquette, while at 65 in Manistee. And our 7-day forecast, we dry out by Thursday, and it looks to be that way all the way through next Sunday, as we'll have highs back in the 70s during the weekend. Very nice weekend for us, as we'll have lows right around the upper 40s and the 50s, and more clouds do start to push in by Monday, so we'll be watching out to see if they bring any more rain.